Hi everyone, it's Ashley and I am here this week with my last video for Hip Kit Club. I have enjoyed bringing these to you every week. So I'm going to get started. This week I'm going big. So I did a big photo. This is an 8 by 10 photo that I'm using on my layout. I just printed it on my home printer. And I wanted a little bit of one of our cut files from this month to peek out. So I just cut the little XO background cut file there to add behind the photo. And I used the 8.5 by 11 version of the cut file instead of the 12 by 12 this time. Since I'm using such a big photo and taking up a lot of room on the layout, and I have some white space in the photo, I wanted to layer a lot of the embellishments here over the photo space. So I had one of the Dear Lizzie wood veneers that I wanted to add up top, and now I'm going through and grabbing some of the chipboard words included with the crepe paper chipboard here. And I'm just kind of looking around to see what I want to use. And I thought this word, the love word, was fun because it's not all one piece. You can see that the letters are kind of divided up, so you put it back together on your layout. So I do have to kind of like move a little bit around here. The good thing about these is they stick really well, but they don't stick enough that you can't get them back up if you need to shift them over a little bit. So I was kind of able to play with them just a little bit and get them where I wanted them, just to have everything kind of lined up. I wasn't happy with the E, so I had to move it around a little bit to get it where I wanted, and the V also, I had to adjust a little bit to get that angle right. And then so once I was happy with that, I started moving on to my other embellishing. So I wish there was more of those on there. I really liked that. It's a little bit different than what's usually on the chipboard sheets. And so I wanted to add some pattern behind the little OK phrase there on the wood veneer, just so it would be something other than the photo part showing through. So I just cut that piece to fit behind there with the stripes, just to bring some extra color into the layout, because this one has a lot of blue, which is great for a masculine layout and also for a beach layout. So that kind of worked out great for the color scheme. So I basically just kind of embellished from here on out. This kind of layout is fun and it's fast because you're not having to spend a lot of time figuring out what you want to do. Your design kind of revolves around your photo when you use a large photo like this. So I decided I wanted to add one of those ephemera pieces, and I'm actually cutting it down just a little bit off to the side there on my paper trimmer to get it to fit there in the space that I want it. And I kind of tuck it right there under the word capture. And I like the overlay or the overlap of that. It just adds some layering to the layout. And then this was perfect to add my title. I liked how it went over the postcard, and I just do the title Beach Life. And I'm using the fun little kind of puffy alphas from the new Indigo Hills collection from Pink Fresh Studio. And these fit in perfectly with the beach theme. And then I also used these cute little foam thickers. Like I said on the last video, I really like these because they're two different sizes. So you can do the bigger letter or the smaller letter, so whichever one you want to use, or you can mix the two together. I did the smaller one for this just to have it fit there in the little spot where I wanted it for beach life. And I also wanted to try to bring in some of the simple stories. There's a lot of the crepe paper in this kit, but there's also some of the new simple stories, and so I just used one of these little word phrases here, and I wanted some dimension on it just to kind of pop it up. So I just added some pop dots behind there, and I liked that it had that blue color that I was using on the layout, so that coordinated well from that pack. And so now I'm kind of just seeing what else I want to add. I love these chipboard sheets. I could add probably like every design from a chipboard sheet onto a layout. So I can't stop myself. I usually put some on there, I put it to the side, and then come back and put some more chipboard pieces on again. And I also wanted to bring in that strip again with that from the paper that I added behind the OK wood veneer, just to bring in some little more color. Those kind of remind me of beachy colors with the yellow and the coral, and then that way I was able to also bring in some more of the simple stories. These are just some of the brads from the Posh collection, so I just grabbed a couple that could be neutral that would work for a boy or girl layout. and kind of popped those around the page, and now you can see I'm back to the chipboard sheet again. So I told you that I can't ever stop adding the chipboard pieces. And then these are just a couple of little arrows that are also from the Simple Stories, and then some of the enamel dots. So I just wanted to keep kind of bringing in any of the embellishments that had those colors from the little strip of pattern paper that I used over there to the right, and just kind of mix that in. And I also wanted to put some of the journaling cards from the October kit. So I just grabbed these just to look through. I really wanted to use that first one there, but I was checking to see if there was anything else that I wanted. But I decided just to go with the Hello card, and I'm going to use it to layer kind of right there under the photo. But that's a look at all of the cards that you get in the October kit. So right now I'm off camera again cutting it. I just wanted it cut into strips with that hello word there, and I'm going to place those down under the photo across the page. And so that's pretty much the last thing I do, and it'll finish up the layout. I'm going to add some stitching off camera, and you'll see the finished layout and some close-ups here at the end. Like I said, I've loved doing the videos and having you join me each week, and I hope you'll keep checking my channel because I'll still have videos coming. It just won't be for Hip Kit Club, but maybe for the cut shop and stuff like that. So just keep an eye out for new videos, and thank you so much for joining me along for the Hip Kit ride. And there will still be lots of information or inspiration for you from the other team members continuing on. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.